7 years? Like I haven't cut my hair in 7 years. Jesus. Oh, I'm sorry. It's been 7 years and I can't stop scratching myself. I wonder what that's all about. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Funky G here, and well, I'm at a loss for words right now because today is the 7 year anniversary of the Funky G making YouTube videos. Holy shit. Can you believe we made it this far? I surely can't. So I guess I'll start this video like I usually do and say thank you to all of you, each and every single one of you who are watching this video, whether it be your first time here, your last time here, just another day in the life of the G, or whatever. If you're subscribed, if you hate me and you came to talk shit, like whatever, man. Thanks. It's all love. Uh, I just I'm sitting here trying to think of the correct words to say to you that expresses my gratitude, and it's always there, and I don't say it enough. That's all I can really say. Like just recently we hit the 5,000 subscriber mark on my YouTube channel. Like, wow. I mean, sure, I've been doing this for a long time, but never in my dreams would I've been like, dude, I'm having 5,000 subscribers someday. Mark it down. In fact, 10K, 20K, 2 million, bajillion, pashillion, I'm going to be the best. That has never been a thought in my mind, honestly. I've never really been that guy. So to even have 5,000 subscribers, whether it's, concurrent viewers or not, is irrelevant. Just to have that as a number, that means something. It's been a steady escalating number ever since I've started, and I can only appreciate the people who find me and stick around, and or at least keep an eye on me, even if you don't stick around and watch everything. I can only appreciate you guys as I know how. I'm not a big lovey dovey guy, but god damn it, man, I can't help but appreciate every single one of y'all bastards out there, all y'all homies. I shouldn't just single out the bastards. There's plenty of beezies out there too. So I guess a big thing we could probably just discuss real quick here, since it's been a big part of the last year of my channel, is that the big transition from doing just normal recorded YouTube video let's plays to kind of converting all of my videos into stream format. And by that I mean just doing all of my let's plays live on Twitch, and then kind of catering the commentary to my normal style while also catering to a chat live. I like the style personally when I do it, but I'm trying to make sure that I keep everything as close to how it used to be as I possibly can. I mean, the video quality I'm pretty sure is still there. I know I've had some recent complaints about some PS4 stuff, and that's all due to some frame per second FPS stuff that just is all has to do with Twitch and not necessarily my recording setup. But in general, I feel like the video quality is still there. Obviously, my commentary style is still there. I don't think that has gone down at all. The only thing that has really um, lacked because of the way I do the recordings now, I would say, is maybe the editing that I used to do all the time, like maybe to cut certain things out, slow things down, like cut "I'm gonna meet you there" type of things. I don't do a whole lot of that, at least not on recent Let's Plays. Um, I'm sure there'll be a point if I don't stream every single game, which I'm thinking there's going to be some future games we won't stream. I'll just record them like I normally do. More on that later. Uh, I really do appreciate the feedback and the comments and the criticism and the just anything to that I can try and work on and improve to make the transition from my Twitch stuff to the YouTube stuff as transparent-ish as I can. I know there's going to still be me talking to the chat every once in a while, but I've really tried to focus on, like, if somebody asks me something in the chat or refers to something in the chat and I'm not just laughing at it and or only reacting to it and not saying it or repeating it out loud so you guys know what the hell I'm even reacting to. I try to do as good as a job as I can at that. Sometimes it's not worth bringing up what the chat's talking about, so you're probably not missing much, so don't worry about that. But in general, if there's something I'm referring to or answering or asking or commenting on from the chat, I try to say it out loud. So let me know if I'm ever slipping on that, especially if you're in the chat watching me live at the time. Speaking of which, I feel like my Twitch following is getting a little bit bigger, slowly but surely. So if you're not already subscribed, or I should say, if you're not only following me on Twitch, even if you're not going to watch me all the time, I would very much appreciate it if you follow me on YouTube. If you went over there and you just click that follow button, the more followers I get, the more it helps me out. The more I may grow on the Twitch community, and who knows, more videos, more stuff. Everything gets better with more following. You never know. But enough about the stream and the Twitch stuff. Let's talk more about the community in general as we've grown this year. I started a Discord. If you're not already in the Discord and you really like what you see and you want to chat with me live in a text setting, because I don't usually go into the live chat thing with voices and stuff, but you can join the Discord. It's basically just a glorified chat room server that you can go in there and talk to other people who also enjoy watching me and talk about the random shit that we talk about. I'm very active in there most of the time. There may be a few days I was a few lulls where I just don't have time or anything to say to whatever's going on, but I'm down to talk about whatever random shit you want to do. Come and ask me questions. You can come comment on whatever. Um, you know, just come in and have some fun. Because for now, the Discord is completely open to anybody who wants to join. I don't have any sub restrictions or anything like that. You can literally just click on the link and join in there and have a good time. And that is a standing thing that will stay the same for as long as I can, because sometimes when you leave things to the internet and leave them open and let anybody do what they want, things can go wrong. But for now, I feel like the community has done a good job, and I appreciate that very much so. So thank you to those of you who have joined the Discord. We've had a lot of fun in there, I know. And to the future of those of you who will join later, welcome. Now on to the more important things, like what games have we played last year? Holy crap, I got through a lot of games last year, and a big reason for that was because I started streaming everything, or most everything. I feel like even if the quality, if you will, has gone down for whatever reason in your opinion, uh, I still feel like I've gotten through so many more games because of the whole streaming thing. Like last year, most of the year I was doing like a 4 LP thing at a time, where I was doing two while I had alternated two. But then when I started transitioning into the stream thing, I started just making it 3 solid LPs, all going daily. And I feel like I like that schedule the most because, well, it's not 4 games. 4 games is hard to juggle in general, but it's only three. It's down to 3 games, and I can easily like pinpoint what kind of game I want in each slot, and I can just boom, boom, boom. They're daily. I don't have to worry about which one's alternating every day and getting ahead and blah blah blah. I can just be like, okay, I have one of each. Boom, we're good to go. It's that kind of thing. So I like the schedule I've kind of worked my way into here. Um, so I feel like I'm getting through a lot more games with longer videos. I don't know. I haven't had a lot of feedback on whether or not people like or hate the longer videos, because I've been making a lot longer videos. I've been trying to like kind of just cut them into pieces where we get something done in this video, regardless of how long it takes or how short it is. Just this video, we did this. Boom, that's that video. I mean, sometimes there's way more than just this. There's like this, and this, but it's all. I feel like it's contained to a point where it's a good starting point. I feel like I've tried to do a good job with that. Again, this is all stuff that you're feel free to give me as much feedback and criticism as you want. I want to hear it. I want to know. Just let me know. And as for the future games that we're going to be playing, I mean, I got lots of stuff planned for you guys, stuff that I want to get to. I don't have necessarily a schedule where I'm going to do this, in this order, but I do have a list, a very, very long growing list that just seems to expand by the day at this point, of games I'm definitely going to get to this year at some point. And then I also have, the fill-ins for people's requests and whatever that, I'll probably end up doing some of those as well. But I'm only one man. I can only play so many games. I only have so much time. I have a real full-time job to go alongside of this hobby of mine. So you have to take into account your boy gets burned out if he has to do too much. So he needs to just recharge his batteries every once in a while. Like this week, even I didn't do a bunch of videos this week because I knew this was looming for February, and I needed to get everything ready for the month that I have planned for you, which we're going to get into right about now. So in the past, I have done several. I shouldn't say several. I've done a few different. I should say, fuck that. I've done several themed months. Most notably, my October themed horror themed game month. Usually every October, I do horror games mostly, or at least horror themed games. Not necessarily all scary games, but horror themed stuff. that's what I try to focus on for October. I try to keep that consistent every year ever since I started it back with the first Resident Evil game. But if you haven't been around for very long, you might not know that I used to do other theme months. The last one I did was actually quite a while ago now. It was back in 2014, so it's been a while. I just haven't been able to work out a good schedule and plan out for it. But I did a thing called Shmuptember, which was basically a whole month of just shmup games. You shoot 'em up games. I literally did a different shoot 'em up every day of October, which is 31 days, so 31 shmups. And I also did a shmup let's play alongside that for the whole month. So I think I went through about 4 or 5 different one of those, and I did those daily as well. And that was the entire month of September. It was basically September 2014. There's a playlist of that if you want to go check it out. The playlist is literally just all 31 games, plus I have the let's plays around that time as well. Other theme months I've done in the past, I've done a Metal Gear March month. It was a little bit different than September. I didn't play a Metal Gear game every day. I was just playing. I was let's playing Metal Gear Solid 4 at the time, but I did do some other stuff along with the theme, and you can go back and look at that stuff. And also, I've done Final Fantasy February. That was my very first theme month I ever did. It was actually my first year anniversary. I did Final Fantasy February, where I was doing Final Fantasy VI, which is a heavily edited, very good let's play where I had a lot of time to edit stuff. That was very fun. A lot of people enjoy that one when they go back and watch it. And I also did a bunch of Final Fantasy tribute videos. If you haven't seen those, I have a lot of those in my other stuff playlist, or some of them are actually in my favorites playlist as well. My favorite, like my top picks. Some of those are some of my favorite videos I've ever made. But anyway, point is, we're back to a theme month. It's been a long time. It's been a long time coming, and people have put in their requests for the kinds of theme months over time. The last couple of years, I've had a couple, rumblings of what people want to see, and I've settled on what we're doing this year. But I'm not going to tell you what it is, because I'm going to let the video that's going to go up not too long after this one tell you exactly what we're doing this month. So look forward to the intro video to our February theme month coming soon to this channel. So now that I've sufficiently teased you for the upcoming month of February, what are we going to do after that? Obviously, I already mentioned we're going to get back to my normal schedule. So if the February stuff isn't for you because of the theme, that's fine. If you can take your month off of Funky, you can take the month of Funky off February, go watch some old stuff, go do something else. We'll be back to the normal stuff shortly after February is over. But lo and behold, we are not done here. We have one more thing we need to discuss before this video is over, and that includes your participation. So every year for the last, 5 or 6 years now, I have let the viewers suggest my next Let's Play. I will say the last 2 years, there's been a caveat to the suggestion, but I have played the games, except for one, of course. We'll get to that. But in general, the game you guys pick is the game I will play next. So because of how I have the schedule set up this year, with February completely blocking out my schedule and I have no ongoing Let's Plays at the moment, everything I've had going is now done. So after February, we're getting right back into Let's Plays. My first Let's Play to follow up February is going to be completely decided on by you guys. So what you have to do to put in your vote, literally leave a comment on this video that says, I vote for this, or just put the name of the game if you don't want to say I vote for, whatever. All you gotta do is put the name of the game. Yeah. Every time you put the name of the game, that counts as one vote. No, that doesn't mean repeats. Repeats in the same comment, repeats by the same person, will not count. I will count your name with that one game equals one vote. So if you vote for more than one game, fine, but it's gonna, whatever. Your name to one vote counts. The end for that game. Again, like I said, you can vote for as many different games as you want. Obviously, that just spreads the votes out even more. So you might be accidentally making somebody else vote for one of the other games that you don't want to vote for as much. So I would just vote for the one that you want to see. Now, does it matter what type of game this year? Not really. I mean, as I usually say, don't pick a game that I already have planned to do that's part of like a series, ongoing series. If you're going to tell me to play, I'll give you an example. If you're going to request Resident Evil 7, and I'm on Resident Evil 5, I'm probably going to wait to play Resident Evil 7. That's the best example I can give you, because 2 years ago, when Resident Evil 7 came out, people were requesting it, and I was like, well, shit, I didn't know it was going to be this big of a deal, and I stopped at Resident Evil 4. So this year, this past year, 2008 or 2018 was a big point for me to get through the rest of the Resident Evil series, so we can get to Resident Evil 7. So the long-standing 2-year request is finally going to be fulfilled. We'll get to Resident Evil 7 soon after February is over. It may even be one of the first things I do. We'll see. I haven't actually planned that out yet. But point is, there's no reason to vote for that because it's going to get done like pretty soon, and that goes for a lot of series of stuff. If you go look at my channel, you'll see series of games. You'll know I'm going to play the next one in the series. There's really no reason to waste your vote on that unless you absolutely want to see it next right now. But if you're patient, all those are going to get done in due time. I would recommend picking something you don't expect me to ever play, or I've been on the fence about. Comment the game you want to see me play in the comments of this video. Depending on how the votes go, I may or may not use the new poll function on YouTube, which I absolutely love that they finally did that. I may narrow down the vote there and let people put their final votes. Like I'll put the final 2 to 4 games on there, 2, 3, 4 games, whatever it is. It'll at least be 2, and maybe I'll let people settle the score, settle the answer there to really narrow it down to that one game you guys want to see me play next. And again, that doesn't mean I won't play any of the games that are suggested at all. It just means we get a priority list here on what people want to see the most, and I will try to fulfill it as best I can. Other than the one that wins, which will definitely be the next Let's Play. So, do your worst, friends. Do your worst. At this point, I've had the camera on for like 30 minutes now, and I have no idea how long of the footage I have here that I need to edit up and make into this video, but I think I'm done babbling. Hopefully you guys are ready for this month of February, and if not, hopefully I'll see you back after that. Either way, again, thank you so very, very much for watching. I can't believe, I'm still doing this after 7 years. It's still unbelievable to me. How much longer will I do this for? Only time will tell, but your boy's getting old. He's dirty 30, yeah. I was just a young pup of 23 when I started this bitch. Now I'm fucking 30 years old. What am I doing, man? What am I doing? It's okay. I'm having fun. I wouldn't keep doing it if it wasn't something that I enjoyed. Why would you do something for 7 years if you don't enjoy it? Like seriously, I'm not one of those people who just has a dead end idea of grandeur and expecting something to come of this ever. No, no, no. That's why I have a real job and this is my hobby. So anyway, enough about that. Thank you guys for watching this video. I will see you guys in like, I don't know, a couple hours when I upload that other video, because stay tuned and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.